Welcome back to the channel. Next up is the single cab 2017 Silverado. We're going to be installing a flip kit and an underbed notch that we have to cut the pieces out on the plasma table over there. And then once we get it all cut out, we need to clean it up and weld it up. So we'll go ahead and load some material up on the table and get started. Now that everything is done, I went ahead and shut it all down. Took the material off the table and everything, so now it's ready for next time. I'm really happy with the cuts. Either it's just that dialed in or it's the new additive that I'm using. It helps lubricate, and yes, it's green. It helps lubricate, keeps the temps down. And then when this settles, all that stuff on the top, it'll go to the bottom and you can see right through it after a little bit. It also keeps the rust down. It changes the pH level. So we're gonna give that a shot because using just water before, it was supposed to be temporary and it ended up being at least a year. I don't like the ugliness of that, but I'll wipe that down. Looks like I missed that. When I put the table back together and everything after doing the floors, I wiped all that down and it looks like I missed some. But anywho, these are the, like I said, these are the cuts I'm talking about. Like, there's not much dross. You can see, here you can see, some of these are still wet. I wipe things down as I take them off to where they're not so wet, but you can see I still need to go through, clean off any of that dross, and then I need to prep all the edges to weld the notch together. We need to bend the bottom plate. I also need to go get some U-bolts, but we also need to clean up all the edges to tack up the flip kit as well. So we'll go ahead and get started on that. Then I'll start tearing everything down on that. you saw, all welded up. I don't really have to show these welds anymore. Y'all are used to it. Some of y'all have seen them before, maybe not. If you're new to the channel, this is the typical quality you get from me. And I say typical because it could always be better. Those are good. They're great. There's nothing wrong with them. They're fine. There's nothing negative about them. But I always feel like I could always do better. I'm always trying to improve the welds and the quality every chance and every time. These are really hot. I'm not touching them. I don't know what happened to the laser on this, but I guess we'll say that's it. A minute ago, it was 400 and something. Definitely warm. So I'll let them cool naturally a little bit. And I'll go ahead and actually we'll paint them. Then we'll go ahead and start putting together the notch. We'll get it all tacked up, both of them, just like we did the flip kit. And then I'll fully weld that, and then we'll bend up the perches. I also need to, once we get to there, I'll go get them when we need them. I'll put the notch on first, but we'll go get the U-bolts right before we start the flip kit. So like I said, next, let's go ahead and get that notch tacked up. Knocked everything out to prep it. We got the cover on the back window. Only thing I need to do still is cover the gas tank. I'll do that when I pull the welder out. I need to also slip the notches on and go ahead and mark where we need to clean up. Once we get the notches on the outsides fully welded in. We'll get the plates in. We'll get the notch fully welded in. Then we'll work on the flip kit and the drop shackles. Moving right along. Got these welded onto the frame. All we have to do now is go ahead and do the inside plates. So we'll plate it, weld it fully all the way around. We'll paint it, and then we'll do the flip kit. Hey, if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Go ahead and ring that bell. That way you get notified when we get more content. As you saw, we got everything fully welded, painted, axle flipped. The saddle of the flip kit is set into place. I need to run down and grab those U-bolts. I also have the plates for the bottom. I need to paint them. I made them out of massive 1/4 inch thick material. And we'll get these set into place. Once they're set into place and locked down, then we can go ahead and put all of everything back together and get on that bed. I still have to set in the drop shackles, but we're almost done. All back together. That rear is slammed. Right now it's 7 1/4 7-inch, plus the 1-inch. So it's about an 8-inch drop. The driver's side shock is bottoming out. So I have a set of IHC shocks over there in my pile, and we're gonna go ahead and put them on. The max length is about 2 inches longer than this, so there'll be plenty of room. So we'll go ahead and jack up the rear a little bit and get those shocks taken off and put the other ones on. Then we'll stand up the bed, cut that support bar, and get it put back on. There it is, all done. 8-inch drop in the rear. They have the option to go 1 inch lower on the shackle. I only did the 1 inch. You can go 2 on the shackle. That's a 7 to a 7 1/4, somewhere in there, inch drop block. Everything's all back together. I assume that hitch will be coming off. That's below 3 inches now with the tailgate and everything on. You know, I had to tag it. She wanted that pink. Beautiful pink too. I already told them to head this way. They're coming 3 hours away down in Tampa. I really appreciate everybody taking the time to come to me. I do my best. We got this done. Everything you saw was done in 2 days. When she comes and picks it up, it should be less than 48 hours. But that drop looks killer. Then when she gets the front down some, yeah, I think she said she wanted some 24s for it. All right, that's gonna be it for this one. Obviously, that's all the parts we had. And I also want to tell everybody, as always, thanks for watching.